Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Gooner Gathering. My name is Goonley Meads. Tonight, I want to briefly summarise what happened last night between Liverpool and Arsenal. Arsenal looking to put the disappointment of going out in the Champions League behind them as they go and face the champions, Liverpool. We're talking about the team who's just very briefly. Declan Rice apparently has injured his hip, maybe a bit of a doubt for the next couple of games as well. Marino dropped back into the midfield. The vacancy from the up top was filled by Trossard, and we changed it right back with Ben White coming in for Timber, who apparently wasn't fit to start. Should talk about Liverpool briefly. That Conor Bradley was starting at right back ahead of the departing Trent Alexander-Arnold. Of course, he had announced during the week that he'd be leaving Liverpool at the expulsion of his contract. Arsenal started very quickly in this game, good in possession as well. Martin Odegaard had a free kick on the left-hand side, which cleverly found Saka after he beat the offside, but his finish went wide. Liverpool also came close to scoring themselves on the break. Curtis Jones crossed to Mo Salah, laid it off to Luis Diaz. Raya managed to save from point blank range, really, from Diaz. So well played to him. However, it went to 1-0 on 20 minutes. It was a throw on, wasn't it, from Curtis Jones. Managed to find Andy Robertson, whose cross came into the penalty area, and an unchallenged Cody Gakpo headed home. And before we had time to recover, indeed, before we had time to breathe, it was 2-0. Mo Salah found Soboslai on the right-hand side. He had a low centre that took Raya out of the game, and it was left to Luis Diaz to tap it home from a couple of yards out. Arsenal very much on the ropes at this stage. Could have been 3-0 had it not been for Raya saving an effort from Jones from inside the penalty area that would have went to the goalkeeper's right. So Arsenal going half time 2-0 down, having to come back into a game we hadn't got much from going that sort of couple of goals behind for a while. But the deficit was halved in a couple of minutes. Trossard found himself on the left to start the second half. His cross found Martinelli at centre-forward position, who scored with a header, a bit of a collector's item, you would say. Arsenal back into the game. I feel the momentum of the game was really shifted here on 67 minutes, when Trent Alexander-Arnold was brought on as substitute for Conor Bradley. Bradley had been booked about 7 or so minutes beforehand. The reception he got from the Anfield faithful was not good. You don't often see someone. Yeah, we know his contract's running up. It's the same thing with Kieran Tierney with us, by the way. But you don't see that situation very often where a player comes on and he's booed out of the building. Really, it clearly had an effect on Trent as well. And indeed, Trent had the part to play. In fact, for the Arsenal equaliser. Martin Odegaard again involved here. Had a rocket of a shot again. Martin had a good game. He looked very, very good in this one. His shot was parried by Alisson, and Mikel Merino followed up like all good strikers should do. Wink, and he scored with a diving header. He was kept onside by Trent Alexander-Arnold, and at this stage, the momentum was all Arsenal's. It could have gone to an Arsenal win. However, 79 minutes, that momentum was halted. Marino, who had been booked in the first half, he did have a clumsy tackle on the edge of our penalty area. Did lead to a second yellow card and a sending off. He now misses the home tie against Newcastle. I believe that's Sunday. There may be a bit of an issue with Trossard as well. Leo did go off with looked like a hamstring injury. Went off for Kieran Tierney. And we managed to hold on to 2-2. It looked like it was a late winner for Liverpool. Andy Robinson had the ball in the net following a corner, but it was ruled out after a foul. Ended all square at Anfield. It was Liverpool 2, Arsenal 2. Um, like I say, at least Arsenal picked up a point at Anfield. We're still not automatically guaranteed that Champions League, or that certainly that runners-up spot. Um, Newcastle and Southampton are still to play in our fixtures. So that will do it for me for this evening. If you like what we do here on Gooner Gathering, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. There are social media outlets. You can find us at Gooner Gathering. You can find me at Gooner Lee Meets. Gooner Gathering will see you again very soon in the week. Take care, all.